Ito. Number 29. So there were two calculus problems that came out in the latest licensure examinations. How many were able to solve both problems if 50% of them solved integral and 75% solved differential problem? Okay, so calculus, no? The total number of examinees is 200. So bago yan, bigyan muna natin ng konting background ang ang Venn diagram. Okay, a Venn diagram is a visual representation that uses two overlapping circles or other shapes to illustrate the relationships between sets. Okay, so here's the breakdown. So paano ba gagawin yon? So sets, key features sets. Each circle or shape represent a set, which is a collection of items or elements. Then the overlapping regions, the areas where the circles overlap, show the elements that are common to the sets they intersect. Then yung non-overlapping regions, the areas that don't overlap, contain elements that are unique to a particular set. And then universal set, sometimes a rectangle is drawn around the circles to represent the universal set, which encompasses all the elements under consideration. Okay, paano ba gamitin? Okay, sige, example tayo. Ito na lang, no? So meron daw dalawang set, no? Yung isa, for example, ito yung integral calculus. And then merong another circle din. This is for the differential calculus, no? Okay? So sa 2000 na yon, 50% daw ang nakasolve lang. Nakasolve lang. Yung nakasolve ng integral, so 1000, that is 50%. And then yung differential naman is 75,000 ng 2,000, 75% ng 2,000, or that is 1,500. So ngayon, i-intersect daw natin to, yun yung sabi ng problem, no? Or yung Venn diagram. Anong this is number 29. I-intersect natin. Yung intersection, yun yung common sa dalawa. Let's say for example x. Ayan. That means na yung x na yan, yun yung number of students na nakasolve both integral tsaka ng differential. So pwede naman yun, di ba, na yung isang estudyante masolve niya yung dalawang problem. Okay? So ngayon, yung may iwan dito sa may integral, parang ganito yung mangyayari, oh. Magiging ganyan. So that means ito na si magiging 1,000 less x na ito. Or ibig sabihin ng 1,000 less x, yan yung number of students na nakasolve lang ng pure integral. Then dito naman kay differential calculus, okay, so ganito rin siya, magiging 1,500 less x. Ayan, so ito ay 1,000 less x, and then ito naman ay 1,500 minus x. Okay, so kunin natin to. Ayan, i-equate natin sa 2,000, yan yung number of total number of students. So 1,000 less x, okay? O, ito yung integral calculus natin, plus x. Ito naman yung nakasolve ng both integral and differential calculus, plus 1,500 plus x. Ito naman yung number of student na nakasolve lang ng differential calculus is equal to 2,000. Okay, so magka-cancel to, tsaka yan. So magiging 25 plus x is equal to 2,000. So ibig sabihin, x is equal to 500. So yan yung number of students na nakasolve ng both, no? Okay, so tingnan natin kung yan nga ba yung hinahanap. How many were able to solve both? O yun, okay? So that is yung... Okay, continue. So sa number 30, a certain part can be defective because it has one or more out of 3 possible defects. Okay, ano ba yung mga defects na yon? Insufficient tensile strength, burr, o kaya naman ay diameter, no? Okay, may problema sa may tolerance limit. So meron tayong 500 na pieces. 19 daw doon na may problema sa tensile strength. Yung 17 may problema sa burr. Yung 11 may problema doon sa diameter. Okay? Ngayon, yung 12 daw is both strength and burr. Okay? Yung 7 naman, both tensile tsaka ng diameter. Okay? Yung 5 is may problemas both sa may burr tsaka dun sa may diameter. And then, 2 naman, ang 2 naman dito, yan yung yung lahat ng tatlo na yon na may defect. Yung lahat ng tatlong defect na yon meron sa kanya. So, ang tinatanong dito is ilan yung walang defect. Okay? So, balik tayo dito. So, number 29 to. And then, this is 30. So, gawa ulit tayo ng tatlong bilog. Kasi tatlo yung set dito eh. Dalawa, tatlo. Okay? Sabihin na lang natin yung T stands for tensile. So, 19. Okay? Then, yung B naman ay para dun sa burr. Which is 17. Tsaka yung may problema ng diameter ay 11. Okay? Ngayon, intersect natin yung tensile tsaka yung si burr. Ayan. So, let's say for example, X, ito. Yung X na yan yung number of items na may problema both tensile tsaka ng burr. So, which is equal to, this is 12. Okay? And then, doon naman kay, ano to? Sa may problema sa may tensile tsaka dun sa may diameter. Let's say for example Y ito. Yung Y naman daw na ito ay 7. And then yung may problemas both sa may 7 ba to? Hindi, 12 no? Tama, 7. Let's say Z, yung may problema both sa may burr and diameter, which is equal to 5. Okay? And then, lahat ng tatlo na yon, intersect natin yung tatlong circle. Okay, ayan. So, ito for example si tensile, ito naman si burr, and then ito naman si diameter. So, lahat ng, yung intersection ng tatlong yan, ito banda. Ito. So, dalawa daw yung may problema sa lahat ng tatlong yan. Okay, so 2, no? Ngayon, ito, yung intersection ng tensile tsaka burr is, kung babalikan natin is, that is 12. So, kung 12 to, itong natitirang to, ito yan, ito. Itong natitirang to, yan. Yung buong kasi to, yung buong ito kasi, yan. Ito, yung buong yan, is dati, yan ay 12. Ngayon, mababawasan lang to, magiging 10 na lang to. And then, dito naman sa intersection ng B tsaka ni burr tsaka ni diameter, itong buong to, ayan, this is, kanina ay, anong tawag kanina? 7, no? 7 ba to? Wait, burr tsaka diameter, ito, 5 pala dito. So, magiging 3 na lang to. And then dito, kay tensile tsaka kay diameter is this is 7 kanina. Saan na yun? Ito 7. So magiging 5 na lang to. Okay, so 12 less 2, 10. 5 less 2, 3. And then 7 less 2, 5. Okay. Then ito, yung natitira, itong area na ito banda. Ayan. So 19 minus 5 minus 10 minus 2. No? So, 19 kanina to. Itong buo. Ito yung 19, no? So, 19 minus 10 minus 2 minus 5. So, ang matitira is 2. Tapos dito, sa burr, banda, so 17 minus 10 minus 2 minus 3 is 2 na lang, no? And then, ito is 11. 11 less 3 less 2 less 5 is 1. Okay? Ngayon, kung i-add natin lahat ng numbers nandito sa loob, yan ay for example 2 plus 10 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 5. Bibilangin natin lahat yon. That is equivalent to 25. Okay, which is ito na yung number of with defects. Isa man ang defects niyan, dalawa man ang defects niyan, or tatlo, 25 lahat yon. Okay, so 500 lahat yung pieces. Ang hinahanap natin ay yung walang defect. Edi siyempre, i-minus natin yung 25. So, 475 is the number of pieces na walang defects. So, yan.